recording from hotel. Today I will introduce our water system for the fish farm or the shrimp farm. Okay, and first you can check it. That is the all of the sensors with the Lorawan, Lora system. Okay, and I will introduce one by one. First, and you can check it. Here is the Lora connector, and the total have 4 sets Lora connectors and 1 Lora gateway. Here is the Lora gateway, and here is the Lora connector. Lora connector 1, 4, and Lora connector 3, and Lora connector 2. Okay, and 4 Lora connectors, 1 Lora gateway. And first, I will introduce the first Lora connector. It is the Lora connector 1. And you can check it. It has first it is antenna, and you need to connect the antenna. And second, it connects to the water sensors. I will introduce one by one. First, the left, you can check it. The left corner of the Lora connector is for the power supply, and it is for the waterproof connector to connect the power supply. And the brown is the positive power supply, black is negative power supply, and connected by this power adapter. And we will use the power adapter and just the power on. Okay, that is the light, so it is power on. And the left is the power, and here are 2 cables for the config of the Lora collector. Normally no need, just for the reserve. Okay. And the second, I will introduce the sensors, and you can check it. Here connect 10 sensors, and the first sensor, please connect according to the order. Lora connector 1, and connect from the sensor 1 to 10. And the first one, it is the water due and the temperature 2-in-1 sensor. And the second sensor, it is the water ORP sensor, and the third sensor, it is the water pH sensor. The fourth sensor, it is the water EC, temperature, TDS, salinity 4-in-1 sensor. And the file sensor, here is the file sensor. It is water ozone sensor, and pay attention to that. As the water ozone sensor need keep the accuracy, need a fixed flow rate, so must use the flow cell, and the water must be input here and output here, and also need another that is the water flow control meter, and to keep sure the water flow rate must be around 20 liters per hour. Okay, then it can keep the accuracy, as the water ozone sensor will have a big affected by the water speed, so must be use this part. And we also send the tube, you can connect by yourself. And the next, the 6th sensor, that is the 6th sensor. It is the water nitrate sensor. And for this sensor, you need to pay attention. When you use it, you need to remove the cover and also remove the protected rubber. And third, you need to shake it to the download several times, and then put it into the water to test. Please pay attention to that. The film head is very fragile, so must be protected. And we will also send you a black protected cover. You can install it when you receive it, when you use it. Okay. The next, that is the water nitrate sensor, and the same with the water nitrate sensor, it is also film head, and also when you use it, need to shake it to the download several times before you use it, and also install this protected cover, as the film head is soft and easy forgo. Okay, and the next, the 8th sensor is the water level sensor, and the marine is 0 to 5 meters. And just pay attention to that. For the water pressure level sensor, here is a red tube. This red tube must be put into the air to keep sure the accuracy. So we connect it by the metal connector. For other sensors, it's connected by the waterproof connector. And the 8, 9, 10, these three sensors for the pressure water level sensor. Okay, that is the whole system of the number 1 Lora collector. And that is the whole system. And when you receive it, just install according to these orders. Must pay attention that for the Lora collector 1, the sensor order from 1 to 10, and power on is okay. And the second, that is the Lora 2, number 2 Lora collector, and also that is antenna. And also the left cable is for the power supply, and also here is the phase cable, and no need to use it normally. And here the brown is for the positive power supply, black is negative power supply. And we will also send a power adapter. And the next, and connect the following for the collector 2. First, it is 11. Number 11 sensor, it is water due and temperature 2-in-1 sensor. And for this one, it is the number 12. It is water due and temperature sensor. And that is 2 sensors. And here one, 30 is for the 13 is for the water pressure water level sensor. And the 14 is also the pressure water level sensor. So must be connected according to this order. And this order is no need requirement. Just keep sure the Lora number 2 collector connects the sensor from 11 to the 12 to the 15. And for this sensor, it is temperature, humidity, and also CO2 and oxygen sensor. And that is number 15. Okay, so that is the basic produce of the number 2 Lora collector. And also, when you receive it, just connect according to this order, and power on is okay. The next, I will produce the number 3 Lora collector, and that is the Lora 3 Lora collector. And here is the also the 16 is the water due and temperature sensor, and the 17 is the water due and temperature sensor, and the 18 is the pressure water level sensor. And this is just connect the 3 sensors. And here also the 19. Also here the 19 I will remove it, but you can you need to connect it. The 19 is also water pressure level sensor. Just pay attention. For the pressure water level sensor, you need to connect it by the metal connector. For the others, connected by this waterproof connector. And there is no order. Just pay attention. The Lora 3 connector connects the sensor from 16 to the 18. Okay, that is the 3 Lora connector, and that is the fourth Lora connector. And also same with the others. First connect the antenna, and also connect the sensor from the 20. It is the water due and temperature sensor. 21, and also the water due and temperature sensor. And here is the pressure water level sensor. 22, and that 23 pressure water level sensor. And just connect the 4 sensors, and then power on. Okay, that is the basic introduce of the Lora collector. Next, I will introduce our Lora gateway with the wireless model. First, the sensors, the Lora collector are separate, and you can remove the Lora character in any place and to mirror your required tank. For example, for the Lora character 4 today, you put it into the tank 1. Tomorrow, you want to use it to mirror the tank 2, tank 3, and it can be removed. Just take the power is okay. Just take the power adapter is okay. That is the whole system, and they are separate. All of the Lora character with the sensors are separate. And okay, the next I will introduce the Lora gateway. You can check it. For the Lora gateway, it is also separate. And the Lora gateway with the Lora character communication is no need Wi-Fi, no need the other internet, and it is sent the data, the communication from the Lora character to the Lora gateway is automatically, but the distance from the Lora character to the Lora gateway not more than 500 meters, better within 500 meters, and so the character are separate. The Lora gateway also separate, and you can put all of the Lora characters in the fish tank and put the Lora gateway in your office, and just keep sure that the distance from the Lora character to the Lora gateway not more than 500 meters. Okay, and that is the Lora. I will introduce the Lora gateway, and first you can check it, and here is the antenna, and the 3 antennas is used for the Lora gateway, and also the for this Lora gateway, it also have the Wi-Fi and Ethernet, and we can also have the 4G. But for this one, have 2 communication ways. First is Wi-Fi, second is Ethernet, and the Lora gateway will send the data to our cloud server and software by Wi-Fi or Ethernet. So that is the 3 antennas. One is for the Lora collectors, one is for the Wi-Fi, and one is for the Ethernet. Okay, so the 3 antennas you just connect according to this order. You can check it, just connect according to this order. That is Wi-Fi, that is Lora, that is the control for the relay control. It is our relay control system. And for the relay control system, I will introduce, and you can check it. Here is some switch, and we have designed that. The first switch is for the water due. The first switch is for the water due, and when you put on, then it will give alarm when the date water due date above the set value or lower than the set value. Then it will give alarm. And when you put here or here, then it won't give alarm. When you put here, then it can give the alarm, and it is controlled by the relay controller. And this relay controller connect here. How to connect your sound and light alarm? For example, when the water due value is lower than the set value, then it will give alarm. How to connect your light and sound alarm? You can check it. Here is the alarm 1 to 1, second alarm 1 to 2, and that is for the you can connect your power service connection. For example, you have the power supply of the light, and you can connect the negative power line, connect here and then output here. So it can control we call it server connection. Then it can control the sound and light alarm. For this alarm 1, it is for the water DO. For the alarm 2, it is for the water level. And for the alarm 3, it is for the water ozone sensor. For the alarm 4, it is for the air CO2 sensor. For the alarm 5, it is used for the air or oxygen sensor. So that is the connection of the 5 alarm for the 5 parameters. Then if any of the sensor test value lower or higher than the set value, then it will give alarm to the sound and light alarms to your sound and light alarm. Then you can know which parameters is abnormal. And we also design that for the water dissolved. For example, for the alarm 1, it is for the water dissolved oxygen sensor. If any of the water dissolved oxygen sensor, the market value higher or lower than the set value, it will give alarm. One alarm, it can control all of the water DO sensor. And for the alarm 2, it can control all of the water level sensor. And then it is same for the others. Okay, that is the basic introduce of the Lora GTV. And also the connection, you just remember this connection. And when you receive it, what you to do is just connect the alarm by list. It's okay. And then for this one, I just explain again. For the Lora collector to the Lora GTV, from the Lora collector, the communication from the Lora collector to the Lora GTV, no need Wi-Fi and no need the internet. But from the date to the Lora GTV to our cloud server and software, it needs Wi-Fi or 4G or internet. For this system, we just integrated with the Wi-Fi and the internet. Okay, so how to connect to the Wi-Fi and how to connect it by the Ethernet, I will give the instruction later. And then you just connect the Wi-Fi and connect your office Wi-Fi. Then you can log in the website and to see the real-time date and also can set the value. Okay, that is the basic introduce of the whole system. And the next, I will introduce how to make the config of the Wi-Fi, and I will prepare an instruction, a paper instruction to introduce how to make the config of Wi-Fi, connect your Wi-Fi, and also how to use the software. Basic introduce. Okay, that is the basic introduce, and if you have any problem, you can just send us inquiry. Okay, thank you.